Okay, guys. Okay, here's the debate. Natural versus not natural. So, here's my opinion, my take, and here's some facts, too. Everything crammed in one for you guys. So, natural guys, well, first of all, let me put this out there that if you're taking drugs, you shouldn't be in a natural show. Okay, you should not be competing against guys that don't take drugs. And natural guys, if you go into an untested show, you have to be fully aware that you're going against people that are taking drugs because it's not a tested show. It's not mandatory that you not take drugs. So you can't complain if you lose to somebody that take drugs because you decided on your own not to take them and go in a non-tested show. Now, guys that won taking drugs in a natural show, not cool. Not cool at all. So let me back up a little bit here now. There's a lot of guys out there who do take stuff that are, I don't want to say open about it, but they're not going to hide it. They're not going to lie. Then there's a lot of guys out there that lie about it. And that's, some of it is because of the legality and the bad press that steroids have gotten is if you take them, you're a cheater. Well, if you're not a competitive athlete making millions of dollars a year, you're not a cheater. You just want to look better. Or if you're competing in an organization that's not tested, it's not against the rules. You're not cheating. But still, there's a bad stigma against it. And there's a lot of people out there, a lot of guys, girls, and some of them have a lot of followers. I'm not going to mention any names, but they proclaim, I'm natural, I'm natural. And you look at them and you know they're not natural. Or if there's any question, they're not. They look photoshopped in real life. They're not clean. And it's my experience over the last 23, 24 years that the ones that scream the most that they're natural, that look unnatural, are the ones that are not natural. They're taking something. So, here's my take on what I think. I think it's an individual decision for the person. I think that if there's a legality involved, like in America, no, you shouldn't take them due to legal issues. But if you live in a country where they're legal, I do think they're a lot less harmful than a lot of people let on. I don't think it's cheating. I think it's I don't think it's a moral decision. I think it's a personal decision whether you want to take them or not and what you want to take them for. Now, that being said, what do the drugs actually do? What do they do that makes you a cheater? What is this great, thing that happens when you take them that makes you so much better than everyone else? Well, here's the kicker. Just because you take the drugs doesn't mean it's going to make you a champion. Doesn't mean it's going to make you any better. What it does mean is it means your body's going to process proteins differently and better. It's not going to waste as much protein. It's going to use carbohydrates better. It's going to burn fat faster. You're going to recover faster. So essentially, it makes your body a better machine, what it already is. It gets better at doing what it already does. Sometimes even your neurological system with some steroids fires faster, which allows you to swing the bat faster on top of, the muscular gains and stuff that you've already got. So it makes you a better machine, but without the practicing, without the skills, techniques, without the thousands of hours put in practice and hard work and all the food that you got to pack away and the dieting and the cardio, without all that stuff, steroids don't work. I've seen it. I've seen plenty of guys take more steroids than pro bodybuilders, and they look like crap. They gain no muscle. They look terrible. So it's not the steroids that make these people a great champion. It's the steroids that allow these people to train harder and recover faster, that allow them to be a better athlete as a whole. It doesn't turn them into a great athlete. These people have already been blessed with the genetics that allow them to have laser-like focus, which steroids don't give you, the ability to push themselves through pain, which steroids don't give you, and the ability to never quit till they achieve their goals. They never stop. They will push till they reach their goal. And steroids do not give you those traits. You're born with those traits. Those are traits of a champion. Those are traits of somebody who will never give up on their dream. It's no steroid in a bottle or a pill or an injection will ever give that to you. So that's a little bit about how steroids work. They'll make you a better athlete, but you have to put in just as much work as a natural athlete. And some people say, well, natural athletes have to work harder. And well, no, it's the same thing. Everybody out there is training hard. Everybody out there is busting their ass. The ones who are training harder than the rest, they're going to take steroids or they're not, but they're still going to be beating the ones that weren't taking them before. Champions will always be champions, whether the drugs are there or not. The drugs just allow you to push yourself to a new level, but you still have to push. It doesn't just create it for you. So I hope this breaks up some of the myths about steroids, how they create champions, and how they're cheating, and how, well, if you're in a banned substance organization and you're not supposed to take them, that's cheating. Okay, but other than that, I think that natural versus non-natural is an individual choice, and as long as you're not breaking any laws or breaking any rules due to your federation, I don't see an issue with it. and I do feel like the individual could actually, benefit, well, health-wise with some of these things too. So it all depends on the person. So I hope this stuff clears this stuff up for you. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down on the comment section or shoot me some emails or whatever if you'd like to see more of this topic or any other topics. Until then, it's BioS3 Training, and we're out.